Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tim, and today we're going to be looking at some cool, funny, lighthearted, and videos that won't put a smile on your face. Without further ado, let's get it. Race car versus a jet. Let's go. That's crazy. Oh wait, no, there's a motorcycle too. Okay. Who won? Crazy though, crazy.
Since potato chip bags from the store are basically half air, you might as well learn how to make them at home and even better. And I bet if you had to do a side-by-side blind test, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I mean, just listen to this crunch.
Don't do this to me.
We're going to start with some russet potatoes, wash and peel them really well. Then we're going to whip out our mandolin slicer, use the ridge cut for ruffle style chips, and the regular blade for some Lay's chips. Slice them thin, and as always, be careful while using the mandolin. Let them soak in ice water and rinse a few times until the water runs clear, and then you're going to pat each chip dry. It's a bit tedious, but this will ensure that they turn out super crispy. Heat up your oils with 320 Fahrenheit, and you want to fry in small batches so that the temperature doesn't cool down too much. You can stir them and push them along the edges of the pot to help encourage the folds. Once they hold their shape and turn that beautiful deep yellow color, drain on the wire rag, sprinkle with salt and pepper, and enjoy.
Great, now I'm hungry. But I think it's super cool seeing how, like, the things that we have in our kitchen, the things that we buy, snacks, it's definitely going to be a lot more work than just going to the store. And I think I can definitely see how doing it that way will make it so that you know what exactly you're putting into your body, not the whole list of ingredients, the whole paragraph essay of ingredients that you don't know any of the words of. And it looks like it was just as good, if not even better, because of the freshness as well. So, woo! Well, that's one interpretation of it.
Aí, ó, receba essa melodia aqui, ó.
That's a nice bird. Kind of sounds like car alarm. It's like a bee, like bumblebee, but not bumblebee. It's bumblebird. Pretty bird, pretty bird, pretty bumblebird.
Watch the effect of turmeric on human parasites under the microscope. What happens once it's applied is mind-blowing. As usual, I'll shut up for now, but I'll be back at the end to talk about what we can learn from the experiment. As you saw, within minutes the parasites slow down, and by 60 minutes they completely stop. Turmeric doesn't just kill parasites, it's also antiviral, anti-inflammatory, and antifungal. Use it daily as tea or spice for full benefits.
Well, I guess the Indians do have a point putting that turmeric in their food. I love Indian curry. Tim, don't make yourself even more hungry than you already are.
So this is meat. We are vegans. We can't have meat smoke coming into our... No, we're going to speak to our landlord.
Well, yeah, want to try some?
No, that is murder. You are murderers. I'm calling...
I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could give up brisket, ribs, steaks, a good old ribeye steak. Not only ribeye steak too, Wagyu steak. Oh, if you haven't tried Wagyu, I can't give it up.
A team from a university in Singapore has created this flight device. It folds or unfolds its wings during flight using motors and centrifugal forces, reducing its wingspan from 70 to 45 centimeters. This allows it to fly through a small window without stops.
Wow, that's cool. How would they be able to implement that into other things? Drones? Helicopters? Flying through like jagged rocks or something. That's pretty cool though.
This giant pot has a capacity of 2 tons of water. At the moment, beef bones are being added.
Oh, they about to be cooking up something good right now. All those
In a
bones.
small iron bucket are beef organs, often referred
Oh
to
my
as
gosh.
musa in China.
They're definitely cooking up something good here.
The large yellow piece is beef tripe.
Oh my gosh. Those are
Lastly, the
humongous.
spice bag and cooking wine go in. This is the kitchen of a traditional noodle shop in Hunan, China. This hearty broth and beef are carefully prepared for customers
Oh,
looking to
you know
enjoy
that's
a bowl
rich
of authentic
with
beef
flavor. Oh my gosh. And I'm making myself hungrier by the second. By the second now.
Today I'm going to show you why buying parts at a discount auto parts store might not be such a hot idea. I bought this brake cleaner and carburetor cleaner at Advanced Auto Parts, cost me $14.53 because I was in a hurry. The next day I went to Walmart, I could have gotten the same thing for $4.53. Quite a difference between the two. And the same thing goes for batteries, engine oil. Go to Amazon, go to Walmart. You'll find you'll often save more than 50% buying the same product from them instead of a supposed discount auto parts store. When you're buying auto parts, plan ahead. Amazon, free 2-day shipping if you're a member of Prime. Walmart, you just have to drive into a Walmart. You will save a lot of money from a company that is marketed up because it's so convenient. They're just around the corner.
Discount auto parts. That's super like deceitful though, no? Saying discount auto parts, but then 50% more cheaper just going to Walmart or Amazon. Good to know. Good to know.
Did you know why farmers cut a healthy tree and attach another branch to it? This technique is called bark grafting, one of the easiest and most effective ways to grow high-quality fruit trees. By grafting, we can combine the strong roots of one tree with the high-yielding branches of another. This ensures better fruit production, disease resistance, and faster growth. Instead of growing trees from seeds, which can take years to bear fruit, grafting allows farmers to get results much quicker. The farmer carefully cut the rootstock and attached a scion from a superior mango variety. Then it was wrapped tightly to protect the new growth. With time and care, this small graft will develop into a full-grown tree, ready to produce delicious mangoes.
Dang. You know, I wanna make my own farm and homestead later on, and I need to learn, make sure I know all of these different techniques and these hacks. Yo! Rip your finger off. Okay. Little sombrero. That's nice. Oh my gosh. That is humongous. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go back to that. What in the... How big the owl was? I thought that was the full size already. Oh my gosh. Humongous. I didn't know the owls were that big. Maybe I just need to touch grass or something. Also guys, if you have any videos that you would want me to watch and we'll watch together, definitely leave them down in the comments below. So let's get back into it.
This is Max, and people literally call him the Knot Father because his full-time job is removing old trees and branches, which can be seriously dangerous when they fall. So he came up with some of the most unique and useful knots you have ever seen, which he uses to catch and guide these giant branches safely. But Max became so obsessed with knot making that he basically turned into the real-life Indiana Jones, literally throwing ropes and tying knots mid-air from a distance. And removing trees without a saw is not a problem either, as he uses this clever technique where he spins a rope with an iron rod to rip the entire root straight out of the ground. But his obsession may have gone a little too far, as he even replaced his belt with, of course, a knot.
Hey, I mean, hey, if you had a lot of those string hanging around, no pun intended, then what did you use it as a belt? Because you can.
This.
No!
You spent all all day building a masterpiece. That's why I invented leg glue, the world's first non-permanent adhesive that just dissolves in water. Plus, it's non-toxic and safe for kids. After all, leg glue is created for kids by a kid. To use leg glue, just apply a little bit to each brick, let it sit, and you're good to go. So the next time this happens, you just pick it right on up and keep on playing. And the best part, just soak them in water and they come apart like brand new again. So sharks, who wants to stick with me and help me stop those messy breakups with leg glue?
All right.
Good job.
We have some samples and some homemade.
That is absolutely brilliant. That's a brilliant idea, actually. At first, I'm like, oh, well, like, really gluing my Legos together. I used to play with Legos before, but the fact that it dissolves in water and it's non-toxic, that just, like, that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant.
Today I'm going to show you why newer cars are safer than older cars. Sure, older cars are heavier, but that doesn't mean safer. You get in a wreck in this, no airbag, wham, right into the steering wheel. Modern cars have airbags all over the place, so you get in a wreck, it pops out and you don't whack against something solid. Modern cars have crumple zones. They don't have solid frames. They've got a whole unibody construction. You get in a wreck, instead of you taking all that energy, the car accepts it and destroys the car instead of you. Plus, modern cars have anti-lock braking and traction control systems, so you don't get in a wreck in the first place. So if you're worried about safety, probably not a good idea to buy an old clunker like this.
I didn't even know that there are cars that didn't have airbags. I feel like what you'd expect is like, oh, buy the old cars. Old cars are better in every single way. But really, I guess there's pros and cons to everything, right?
In 2012, a Burger King employee anonymously uploaded a photo of himself standing in 2 plastic tubs of lettuce to the infamous forum 4chan, with the caption, "This is the lettuce you eat at Burger King." The original image was posted at 11:38 p.m. and went instantly viral. But just 9 minutes later at 11:47 p.m., 4chan users found out that the photo's location data pointed exactly to Mayfield Heights, Ohio. And just 3 minutes later at 11:50 p.m., another user posted the exact address of the Burger King branch, while everyone wished the poster a happy unemployment. But by 11:55 p.m., people had already contacted the news and submitted many complaints through Burger King's official complaint form with the evidence attached. All of this took place in the span of just 20 minutes, and shortly after, Burger King confirmed that the employee was identified and fired immediately, along with 2 others involved, and though his identity was never released, some said he was dared to do it, while others claimed it was a marketing stunt done by Burger King, especially since that particular Burger King location reportedly saw an increase in visitors and foot traffic afterward.
I feel like that's like, so it's like reverse psychology, reverse Uno card. It's not too far-fetched, I think, that Burger King would do that to get more visitors and foot traffic and all that. Couldn't that close them down? Hey, like they say, right? Any news is good news, or something like that. Straight up Dynasty Warriors, Musou type of stuff. That's definitely someone's house that you don't want to break into. whoever came up with the idea to do that game, that you were a genius. I think those are good fun, right? Whoa. What is it? What did I even look at? I gotta watch that again. What? You know what? I'm gonna stop right there, or else I know I'm just gonna be here for forever. It looks pretty smooth though. Looks pretty smooth.
This is James Jean, who performs the world's most dangerous trick shots and who doesn't even know the meaning of miss. It means nothing can escape him. It doesn't matter if his eyes are closed, if he's looking in the opposite direction, or even turning around while taking a shot. He always hits the target, and James doesn't stop at just one target. Because why should he aim at just one object when he can hit 10 targets with a single shot? On the one hand, people like us who won't even be able to hit the arrow on the target, James hits the arrow with such trick shots that we can't even imagine in our dreams. Apart from this, James is a master of archery, slingshot, and shooting, and can perform no-look trick shots with all three of them. But it's still got 2 likes.
Master marksman. You know, this actually reminds me of a quote I've heard before. Mastery of a skill is just someone spending more time on something than anyone would reasonably expect. That brings me back to life, so let me be away. Let me crash upon the rocks and stay away. There's nothing left on the shore for me, so let me float upon my back and let me be away. I feel like I've seen that guy somewhere.
Hi, I'm named Baby.
They're all talking to you. What do you think they're saying?
They're saying, we love your dress. Oh, this is not dress, it's a shirt. Well, but we love your mini dress. Oh, it's a mini shirt. Oh, mini shirt. They're saying that to me.
That's what they're saying to you? Oh my goodness, these fishies love you. Wow.
I like how she just walks off. The innocence of